bring something incomprehensible into this world. Hi, my name is Marcus. I'm currently in Norway with my camper van, so I work remotely.
My name is Alex. I'm from Berlin, Germany, and we recently started working on the Philosopher shirt full-time.
So the mission is to be bold, to educate while we entertain our audience. You can see on our social channels that we mostly post philosophical memes, and people are of course curious about that and want to learn more. What's the joke here? I don't understand, but still they follow us and I engage with them in the comments and try to explain something. We try to engage our audiences in a non-commercial way and show our products only, for example, in the Instagram stories, or mainly in the Instagram stories, not that much in the actual feeds. We have designs, you can wear them without being able to talk much about it. But if you actually wear a t-shirt with a portrait of Nietzsche, Schopenhauer, Wittgenstein, or whomever, people might ask you, who's that on your t-shirt? And you have to have an answer, of course. We try to spark discussions at different touch points. I even got in contact with philosophy professors in South America. I guess they noticed that you can have actually a huge amount of reach. If you would think of a funnel to get into philosophy, memes might be the first touch point to get people into the topic. We really actually do everything, just the two of us. So from customer service, answering emails, answering Facebook comments, direct messages, we're really pretty close to our audience. That also is reflected in our reviews, and we're quite happy about that we're a 5-star rated business on Trustpilot. You can see the people behind it. It's not an abstract business. And that's what's really the fun part of it. So we started in 2016 when I still worked as a performance ads manager, and I noticed in my own feed a lot of ads with printed shirts. So I figured there is some sort of gold rush going on and I want to be part of it. Thus, I just simply Googled the cheapest print-on-demand provider, set up a store in no time, and we established a brand. We took the long road and we switched to Printful before Christmas in 2018 because we decided you can only run a real brand with Printful because of all the branding possibilities and the quality of the products and the print as well, and of course the outstanding service.
Often you see that Printful is mentioned in the same sentence with the quality is good, but it's too expensive. But for us, it's like the quality matters more than the price, because in the end you can also price your products the way you want, and more pricey product is seen in a good quality. We tested out a couple of products with Printful and we were really convinced that this is like the partner we want to go with.
In 2019, we also added a second duplicated store for the US market. We figured that we received quite a lot of mails regarding custom fees. And if you order from a store and you have to pay custom fees when you receive your order, you're probably never gonna order from that store again. We always focused to keep every customer a returning customer. That's the main reason. But on the other hand, another reason would be that we can try different products on different markets, and also in terms with the warehouse items. So we can simply send them to Latvia and Spain and see what happens. And if it is a success, we can try to send them to a US warehouse as well. That's the long story short. I think we have around 200 ideas. We don't develop everything. Most ideas come from me, and Alex adds his skills to make a great design.
Most of our products are apparel products. These are also the ones that are also selling best. We're kicking out products that are not performing well, and designs also. So we're trying to reduce our palette because that's also like a bit confusing and overwhelming for a customer to have hundreds of products in front of his face.
Choose one skill you really enjoy and try to make it your master skill. Like you do paid advertising, you do SEO, you do maybe even taxes or data protection, but do something you enjoy. And all the other stuff you don't have to put too much points in the skill tree unless it's your master skill you choose.
Customer service is key. A happy customer will always return, and as we see on the feedback we get from our customers, that they very much value how we respond to customer emails and how we deal with problems which customers have.
I think something would actually match our journey so far. It's from a French philosopher, Gilles Deleuze, and he said, bring something incomprehensible into this world. This is when you kind of start e-commerce and you don't know jack about Shopify, HTML, regulations, pricing, but you still do it. But you don't understand it yourself. So you brought something incomprehensible into this world, and your goal is then to slowly try to understand what you brought into this world. That's your quest then. Maybe it takes a lifetime, maybe not. Yeah, thanks for listening. We enjoyed this talk very much.
You can find us on Instagram at The Philosopher's Shirt. Of course, our website, the-philosophers-shirt.com. Join our newsletter and hopefully get your next shirt at us.